Exactly.
But you see Lingard's form, yeah? Do you think he has a chance of getting to the Euros?
If he continues,
Nah. I think it's too early to say. Too many players ahead of him. Even if he plays well, too many
Do
players.
you know why I think he has a chance? Because he's been in
the
exactly.
team
He's been in that
He
setup
was up-
from before.
Yeah, last World Cup.
He was there at the World Cup.
Southgate knows about him.
Exactly.
I guess there is some element of trust there.
Nah, man.
But
Yeah, exactly. You know, international, you
Proven
need that
players.
trust.
Yeah.
You saying too many players? Who have you got in mind? Is Harvey Barnes going?
Harvey Barnes.
Oh,
Harvey
Barnes is cold,
over
fam.
Lingard, even though they don't play
But
exactly in the same
I swear
position.
isn't the under 21s this year as well?
Yeah. But now Barnes is 23 though.
Nah, I think
Barnes is a big man, you know.
I think he still qualifies
Nah,
because he was 22 at the start of the season.
But I swear Tom Davies ain't allowed to play no more.
Because Eze plays for the under 21s and he's 22.
Yeah, but he's 22. Harvey Barnes is all 24. So he's like 24 this year, and that. I'm sure it's done out. He's done out.
I think he still counts. But even
Well,
then,
he's not done out here because obviously.
No, for the 21.
Yeah.
He's a good pluck. He's a good player.
No, yeah.
I think there's still. I think even
sorry.
Barnes, there's still like wingers ahead of him.
He's got a chance though.
He
I
should
think he's on
be.
12 goals this season.
Yeah, he's got a goal. He's got a goal or assist in his
Not
last
sure in
7
the
straight
Prem,
games.
but all season.
He's solid still.
He's a good
Harvey
player.
Barnes.
He's a hard worker.
He works hard. He's got a bit of pace and he can finish.
Mm.
Oh,
He's got a bit of everything. Yeah. I'd say he's got a bit of everything.
So what? If Jesse Lingard goes, then there's other attacking midfielders and that
too
might
many.
not
Jesse
get
won't go.
because obviously we've got Phil Foden. He went out of the team, but now
Maddison.
he should be coming back. We've got Maddison. I don't know where they're gonna play Jack Grealish, but he must be amongst that part of
That
debatable
mold.
whether who's gonna go, who's not gonna go.
Yeah.
Who else is there?
No, he has to go.
Who?
Grealish has to go.
He has to, but he's still in that area.
He's in that
of those-
debatable.
He's in the grey
Oh,
area.
yeah,
Do you
yeah,
play him
yeah.
on the left or do you play him as like
Not even that of
as a
who's
10?
going and who's not. It's like Madison that
There's
you're
some
saying.
good. At the end of the day, there's going to be some very good players that don't go to the Euros that have performed
There's
well.
always going to be that one like underrated player that doesn't make it, unfortunately.
I don't think. I don't know. Like, let's see what Lingard's saying at the end of the
Obviously,
season.
there's Mason Mount as well. He's definitely going to go.
Lingard's forms aren't that mad. He's played 2-3 games. That's what I'm saying.
I think he's
might
got.
be-
Is he 4 games?
Is it 4
Yeah,
games?
but he's playing well. If he
He's got
plays
like 2
if he
goals
can
and
play,
a-
if he plays well from now, he's been playing
Yeah,
well to
and
the end
if
of
West
the season.
Ham make like
He's
top
definitely
6,
going to have.
Yeah.
He's going to
you
definitely going to have a
can't
look
ignore
in.
him.
He's got a foothold because he's been. How many appearances he's got for England? I'm sure he's got like 30 or something like that.
Exactly.
Must be
Because
right.
at
But
the end
even
of
when
the
he
day,
goes England, he doesn't.
no, but
No one. You forget he's even at England.
That's the thing. He does undercover work kind of.
because
Because
What undercover
look, you see
work?
what
How
is,
do you know?
he's at
It's-
West
it's
Ham.
shit undercover work.
He's
Because
at
that-
West Ham,
that's
so
what
he's a
happens
big
with
name at West Ham. At Man United, he's not a big name at Man
exactly.
United.
I think for Jesse Lingard, this was a brilliant move.
Yeah.
I think I feel like Man United, he just gets swallowed up.
That's what. No,
Because obviously with all like that was going on,
too many amazing attacking talents ahead of him.
with all that was going on as well, they just used to get on to Jesse Lingard all the time. Oh, Lingard, he's this, he's
Yeah.
that. Like
He
you've got
was-
to be honest. But now that he's gone to West Ham, I think that's his
He's
level.
free.
He can really shine because he's showing
There's
that
no
he's
pressure
a
on him
good
there.
player.
Exactly.
There's no pressure.
He's not
He's
as bad
showing
as
that.
everyone made him out to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not as.
It's
as
because
bad.
he was being compared at United to other players,
Yeah.
which
To these
are
big
just
names
miles
and-
ahead of him.
Yeah.
No, it's true. It's true still. Well, I don't even know. Like, Lingard, he's just, what's the word? I can't remember that. Think of the word. He's just, yeah, I can't even remember the word still.
What, enigma.
No, not even that. It's like he creates some. I don't even know, man. Just fucking, I don't even know. I can't remember.
all eyes on him, anyways, for the end of the
Yeah,
season.
obviously
anyway.
there's a few other players in the Euros that are debatable.
Like who?
It's time you're gonna go to the Euros.
It's tight.
I
shit.
think there's 2 strikers ahead of him, other than Kane.
I think Calvert-Lewis.
Calvert-Lewin and
Calvert-Lewin's
Ings, I
good.
think, are ahead of him.
Ings is one of them ones where
He's a great area.
The thing is, I
I
think
think
great- yeah,
Ings
he
is a
could-
grey
he
area.
could probably get
But
a
what
sneak
do
in,
you
innit?
do? You've got Harry Kane. He's a bit of a complete forward. You've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
he's the same. He's the
he's
same
also
as like
a
Tammy though.
complete forward
He's
as
a
well,
big
'cause-
striker.
Yeah,
You
but
need a,
Calvert-Lewin is fast as well at the same time.
Tammy's fast. Tammy's fast as well, though. Tammy's
but
fast.
they're the same build,
can-
isn't
they're
it?
the same.
Like Ings is a
True.
completely different striker.
And then
to-
Ings
Yeah.
is something
to
different.
Tammy or Calvert-Lewin.
But Ings, like, I can't see Ings doing any more than what Kane can really do.
Ings is just a different option, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Because
different
all of them
option
are
off
the bench.
all of them are 6 foot plus, except for him.
They need a Vardy, fam.
I want Vardy to come out of retirement.
That's what I said. I said
Vardy
it,
should come
but
out,
he
yeah.
won't.
If
He won't.
Vardy's listening, then obviously you need to come back and do a madness at the Euros, bro.
He won't come out because he knows he's still going to be benched regardless. Because
Yeah.
Kane is starting.
Kane was always starting.
Yeah, but
Kane
still,
10.
he could get a lot of games
Can't
still.
avoid him.
Yeah, but it's only going to be off the bench, like coming on 60th minute. If
Yeah,
he's,
but
if
he's
he,
like,
he'd
man,
rather
just
just
run that, man.
Might as well throw one of the under
You're not
21s
gonna
in
put
for
Kane
a
and Vardy
wild
together,
card.
are
fam.
you?
Eddie Nketiah.
Nah, he's done, fam.
I just said throw a wild. He's the all-time scorer for the 21s.
Talking
I'm just
about-
saying throw a wild card
Talking
in.
about Arsenal, do you think Saka's gonna go to the Euros?
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Yeah,
He's gonna
100%.
go.
Do you know why?
As what?
Not
position?
that he's good. He's very
Versatile.
good. Exactly.
Yeah, versatile.
In many
So what
positions.
Position do you think he's gonna be
I
playing?
think it'll be wing back.
Wing back.
Yeah.
Wing back, why not?
He has to be there. He's good at left back, wing back, and both wing positions. You can't. That's too valuable to leave out. It's too valuable to leave out. Every nation will have at least one player that can play well in multiple positions. And Saka's.
I think it
Saka's one of
depends
them.
on the system though, because if we play three at the back like we did at the World
3-4-3.
Cup,
Yeah.
then you're gonna need two wing backs each side.
Saka.
Yeah,
But
but
there's another
yeah,
name.
but
There's
Chilwell,
another
Chilwell
name.
and Shaw are ahead of him right now.
No,
Yeah.
Shaw's
Well,
not ahead
Chilwell,
of him.
Not Chilwell,
wouldn't
but
Shaw's not ahead of him.
I think Shaw should be going to the Euros. That's my honest
yeah,
opinion.
Shaw should be. But
second
Chilwell,
that.
that's Southgate's first choice.
Yeah, but Shaw's not ahead of him right now. Right
Shaw-
now.
Shaw-
Yeah.
Shaw is ahead of Saka.
right, left
Not
wing
right
back.
now. Not
Yeah, he
right
is.
now.
I think Shaw's gonna go, and I think he's gonna start. I don't know.
Who's going to be the left
Chilwell's
backs?
I think
Chilwell's
Chilwell
well,
might still start. you know.
Chilwell's gonna go
It's
definitely
a bit-
as well.
I don't know, man.
But I don't
Chilwell
know what's
has to
going
go
on with
still.
Chilwell at the moment.
He
Why
just
does he
doesn't
have
play.
to go? He's not even starting for you at the minute.
Yeah, but Chilwell is like, he's not a common name, but
He's just there, isn't
he
it?
just seems, everyone just thinks he's England's best left back, even though he might not even.
Shaw's really showing his stuff though.
Yeah, I
He's
know,
gonna
but,
struggle to hold down that position.
Shaw's aren't that good, fam, I promise. He's
Nah,
alright,
he's
fam.
doing his thing still.
He's alright still.
He's doing his thing.
I know a fraud when I see a fraud still.
Who else is a fraud then? Who else is a fraud?
I can't even think of anyone. Who else is a fraud?
Other than
Thiago's a fraud. Thiago-
What, Thiago Silva?
no, Thiago
Jealous,
Alcantara.
aren't
make it
you?
clear it's Thiago.
Liverpool, Thiago Alcantara. He's a big fraud.
Well, why is he a fraud?
And Didi kind of
How, how many wins at Anfield in the league?
He just,
I don't know.
I don't know. He just
Zero.
can't. I don't know. He can. Obviously, he's a good player, but he hasn't shown what
You can
we want him to. What he,
But
what he's
why
having.
is that though?
I don't know. Maybe he's
You
not.
tell us.
Maybe he thought he was still playing at Bayern. I don't know. Maybe he thought the Prem was a bit slower, but he just hasn't adapted yet. He's just a nothing player. Just hopes,
A
hits and
nothing
hopes.
player.
He's
That's
been
a bit
underwhelming.
harsh.
He's been underwhelming.
Yeah.
Very
He's
underwhelming.
been underwhelming, but at the end of the day, he's probably been one of our better midfielders. If you look,
That
if you're
says a
looking
lot
at
about
it,
your
he
midfield.
makes a lot of progressive passes. He tries, but at
Well,
the end of the day,
idea passes.
at the end of the
He's
day,
the best out of a bad bunch, and that doesn't.
yeah, but there's not much you
You
can
can argue
do
Curtis is
because
even better than him.
the midfield is not really complementing the way that he needs to play. He's the one who's
He's a
trying to.
footballer. He can adapt.
He's
He
the one,
should-
yeah, but he's the one who's trying to win back the ball. He's the one pressing. Obviously, he concedes a lot of fouls. He always concedes fouls, but that's not really his game. But he's had to been forced to try and play that because other players on the midfield are missing, which would probably better complement him. Because at the end of the day, the midfield is a unit. You know, you can't just have
Yeah, I
you
agree
can't have
still.
all of the same players. It's not
No,
it's
of
not
course
gonna
not.
work. This
There's
ain't
gonna be too
FIFA.
many- there's gonna be too many
Might
individuals
not
in
be
there.
his fault, but he's still been underwhelming.
Yeah, no, I
for me.
agree that he's been underwhelming, but I don't think that it's fair to say that he's been a fraud because I feel
has
like
been a fraud.
I feel like he's
He's-
still played well.
He
I feel
hasn't
like
played that well.
I feel like he still played well.
Nah,
Me
man.
watching the games, I feel like he still played well.
He's played all right. He's not even all right. He's been poor. He hasn't done anything for you.
But what is he gonna do though?
Something I don't know.
What's he gonna do?
Something.
Something. He's not doing anything.
Is he a man for assists or is he a man to score goals? He's not really.
He's
None of them.
He's
He's
none
none
of them.
innit? But even so, I've been watching Liverpool games. He's not.
He's
Obviously,
not dictating the
he's
game.
not. Yeah, he could dictate the game if he really wanted to, but he's not grabbing the game by its horns. He's just flowing.
No, I guess the presence.
Yeah, but it's the whole team, though.
Yeah, I know it's a whole team, but that's where big
So
players.
what are you really supposed?
That's when your
to
big
do?
players need to step up. I expect not only him obviously, but I expect Salah's been stepping up for you lot. I expect players like Mane, even Bobby can even do a little thing if he really steps
Well,
up.
Bobby's been poor for like 2 seasons.
Like he can still. He's been poor, but
No, but he can have his moments.
he's got the experience to have moments. Yeah, he has
Yeah.
moments as well. So I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, like the assist.
No, I'm not gonna
other one.
deny the fact that he's been underwhelming, but I feel like if there was a proper balanced midfield, I feel like if we had still Fabinho and Henderson in the midfield playing with him,
But you
I
don't,
feel
you
like
can't say you
I
can't-
know,
you
but
just don't.
I feel like it. You know, when they did have him, he obviously he played against Chelsea. He was
10
all right.
10
10
Yeah, but when he played against Everton, he got man of the match with that midfield
What midfield?
with Henderson and Fabinho.
Oh,
And then when Gini came on, he got man of the match with that midfield, and then he got injured, and he was out for about 2 months. So you got to think about it. He's come off the back of a Champions League that finished in August. He's had no pre-season.
I'll give him that.
He's had no pre-season as well. He's come back. He's played 2 games, and he's been injured for 2 months, and he's had to come back into a struggling team.
I could give him that, to be fair.
So it's not
It
always
hasn't
going to
been
be easy.
for him. Yeah, it hasn't been easy for him, but yeah.
I feel like
For
he
world-class
will come
talent.
good. I feel like
One of the best
everybody
centre-mids
has
in the world as well.
everybody
Yeah,
has
without-
their
without a shadow
off
of a doubt,
form.
yeah.
Everybody has their off form, but I feel like once things settle down at Liverpool, there's some sort of consistency. I feel like he'll be able to show what he can really do.
when is that? I don't know
It's
when.
not-
these
I-
men are coming
I don't-
back,
I'll give him
bro.
even next season. That's fine. It's been first season. I give all new signers at least a season to show that shit. But yeah, I expect big things from Thiago next season.
Another player that I'm expecting big things from is the man that scored in the Southampton Chelsea game.
Who makes him out?
No, the other
Mr.
one,
Mr. Minamino.
Mr. Minamino.
Mr.
Are we gonna
Minamino.
talk about that game and what happened, or how did you feel about Chelsea in that game?
Chelsea, I don't know, man. Chelsea's a weird team at times. But we don't even play that well, actually. We don't play, even with all the games we have won under Tuchel, we haven't played that well. We don't create a lot of chances. And I knew in the Southampton game we wouldn't create a lot of chances, but it was just a boring game, to be fair. Nothing really happened.
Boring
Except
team.
for
innit?
when Minamino sat your defender and the goalkeeper down on their bum and placed them to the
That was
into
poor
the net.
defending. That was poor defending from Zuma as well.
What's happening with Mendy and Kepa?
I think it's not. I think in Tuchel's like press conference, he's just trying to say he wants 3 up to scratch keepers. So he's just giving Kepa time, just gain confidence, play his game.
But then, wouldn't you argue that you'd want a set keeper to
Obviously,
provide confidence for the back 4?
Trying to move
Obviously-
like Alex Ferguson and that Roy Carroll and Tim Howard, bro.
To be fair, he has said Mendy is his number 1, and he's not going to change for now. But he said he thought Kepa's played well under
Barnsley.
against Barnsley in the FA Cup.
That's
What, 'cause it's
low,
Barnsley?
fam.
You can't do that.
A,
That is
keeper's
low.
job is to save, even if it's a shit opposition.
Mm.
Oppositions can still kick the ball top bins. It's a professional.
Because if you
football.
lot got slapped, you lot be saying Kepa
He made,
this, Kepa that.
exactly, he made a 6 save.
That's true.
Point blank save. So a save's a save, innit? But yeah, and maybe it might be the board just trying to keep value on Kepa as well.
What value? There's no value on him.
Obviously, he has some value. They're trying to keep it, maybe increase it or just keep it the same. I don't know what the value is now, but they paid a lot of money for him, so they're trying to maybe recuperate some money back. But yeah,
How much
it.
money?
I don't know, a cheeky 30.
Most expensive keeper in the world, isn't he?
Let's not talk
Kepa?
about keepers, Liverpool fan.
Ooh.
What do you want me to say about my keeper? My keeper, he does his job.
Does
Alan seems moving brazy, that not
Nah,
brazy
he had,
in a good
he had
way.
a couple
Even like-
howlers
even
against
like
Leicester
Karius
and
and that.
City.
Innit?
Yeah, but I expect him to bounce back. He's been our number 1 for a lot. There's not much
Maybe
really you can
Dijk
say
will
about
save
him.
True.
He
Maybe
makes
that-
it.
You've never seen
Maybe
him this
Van
bad
Dijk's-
before, innit?
Maybe he's the second goalkeeper to
No, I've
Alisson.
always seen what
Defense.
Alisson's weaknesses are. I've always seen it.
But
But
it's
there's
been
never
more-
there's never been really a reason to point it out. But he's always had poor distribution from his feet. When he gets the ball in his feet, he was used to flicking it over players' heads and that.
Used to.
doing a little Cruyff turn.
Was he a
and then
Samba
he got
keeper, yeah?
then he got found out against Leicester and he weren't allowed to
Yeah.
do it no more.
Yeah.
I think he's
This is the Premier League. This is the
And,
Premier
then
League.
now, and now when he gets the ball to his feet, you can see that he's a bit
He's
nervous.
panicking.
He's a bit
nervous.
Instead of him,
Panicking.
the thing is, instead of him just to clear it up the pitch, he doesn't want to do that. I think they're forcing him to try and pick a pass. When he tries to pick the pass,
Yeah, but
he doesn't pick out the pass.
That's the thing with modern goalkeepers nowadays. Like,
Yeah, that's
there's so much more demand.
I've
to
always seen
to
what his-
distribute.
what
as well
his
as just save.
what his like.
So-
But at the end of the day, shot stopping wise,
Still one of
there's
the
not
best,
many
yeah.
better than
Yeah,
him.
of course.
There's not many better than him shot stopping wise. I would say. He
I
makes
think probably Oblak's the only one I would take.
What? Shot
Trevor,
stopping.
Shot
shot
stopping wise,
stopping wise.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm having to stake and still. Ter Stegen's
It's
cold.
tough. It's tough. It's tough.
It's tough, but
Ter
he's
Stegen's
up there. He's
cold
up there.
still.
Shot stopping wise,
Both of them are up there, definitely.
you know, you're not gonna get much better than him.
Do you think he's still currently the best in the world?
Yeah, Allison.
I personally, I never said that he was the best in the world. I've always said, and I'll maintain that he's the best in the Prem. I'm not gonna change that. I'm still not gonna
Who do
change
you think's
that.
the best in the Prem?
Recently,
Right now, Edison.
Yeah, right now.
Well, yeah.
But I think overall, obviously Edison's had a better season than him. But I think right now,
Alisson's
I
still
still
the
think
best.
Allison is the best in the Prem.
Allison's still the best. Still.
think Leno is not
Leno.
No.
Leno is shit.
But where does Leno rank amongst keepers?
I don't even
He's
think
top 5 in the
Nah,
league.
he's not top 5.
Who's your top
He
5?
might be.
Edison, Allison.
Martinez has to be up there.
Hey.
He has to be up there.
What, based on current form?
No, just overall. So it's all
Martinez
this
has to
current
be up
Based on
form.
current form or not?
No, don't tell me current form. Who's the best?
Okay, just overall, yeah?
Yeah.
I would say Edison, Allison, De Gea.
Edison, Allison, De Gea.
Is that in order or just what?
No,
Just
not
right,
in order. I would say Guaita is better than him as well.
Oh, get out.
No, he is.
Crystal
Oh,
Palace.
get
man.
No,
Come on,
Guaita
man.
is a sick shot stopper. You've seen
It's
the
not-
stats.
No,
You've seen the stats.
Don't say shot stopping. It's the overall.
Overall, man.
Yeah, I don't
Distribution.
trust Leno. Leno's always got a mistake in him.
What?
Not remember against
And your
Chelsea?
keeper doesn't.
No, Guaita doesn't still.
So why you guys near the bottom of the table then?
Because of the defense, fam. When you have Cahill and
So
Dan running
what about
the
Arsenal's
defense,
defense? What? It's not one rule for you.
wasn't
not-
JP screaming second best defensive record in the league?
Innit?
Am I JP?
But your fans.
Exactly. It's your team.
No.
You're
Hold on.
saying look at the
Let me talk. Yeah. You can't be attacking other people for what other fans have said.
Okay,
But
we
it's
get
your
that.
team.
Even
Your team
so,
was
I
the
didn't
second
claim
best
this, though.
defensive.
I didn't
record.
even
He didn't claim
You
it.
had your team.
They had
why
it. Yeah, they had
the
the
second best
second
defense.
best record.
Okay. So does that make Leno the second best keeper?
But you can't, no, I'm not saying that. But
You're saying the defense was the reason that he's like
he's shit.
Yeah.
But you are telling me second best. So if
Yeah,
he got the second
you
best,
can't
then he's
blame,
the second
you can't
best
blame
keeper.
the defense in front
It
of
doesn't
him.
work like that.
If-
Unfortunately,
He's blaming the defense for Guaita. He's blaming the defense.
You can't do
you
that,
literally
man.
just.
No, but that's a
can't pick
big
and choose,
difference.
How?
We have the second worst defense in the league.
Maybe Guaita's not good as you think.
No, because individual stats for keepers proves he's the best.
Stop telling me stats, man.
That's what you judge keepers. Like, what did you just say? A keeper's job is to save the ball, yeah? That's what Kepa was doing. That's what Guaita
So why
was
is
doing.
Leno not second best then?
Leonard's not second best.
So who's your top
I'm
5?
saying
No, wait.
Remember, it's not in order. It's not in order.
Who's your top 5?
Edison, Allison, De Gea.
3.
Edward Mendy.
I would say Martinez.
Okay.
Edward Mendy.
I'll put him up there as well.
And Martinez.
4.
Edward Mendy.
Scott, no, I was gonna say
Edward
no, not
Mendy.
Scott Darlow.
Mondi.
I'll say Pope.
Oh, get out of here,
What?
man. Get out of here.
What? Tell me why not Pope.
Is Pope England's best?
But for Burnley, the stats don't lie.
Nah.
Stop telling me stats.
What does
no.
Leno do? Like,
But he does a lot, you know.
nah, his
does a lot.
distribution is a bit dodge. His decision making is very
Wait,
dodge.
let's get this straight. There's only one keeper in the league that's got good distribution, and that's
That's
Edison.
Edison.
I
Do you know
I don't
what?
want to
Do you
hear
know
that.
what?
man.
No. Hold on.
And Mendy.
Even though
gets assists
even
from
though
goal
I hate
kicks.
the team, Jordan Pickford has a real
Oh,
good
no,
kick on
no,
him. You know.
No. You know,
has a good
he's
left
got a hammer foot. He just blasts it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dean
Both
Hen-
of
Dean
both of
Henderson
his
Remember
not
feet,
against
too bad
Spain?
either,
Both of
When
his
he,
feet.
just, when he just lumped it to Kane.
Yeah,
He just blasts it like.
both of his feet just come off the ground when he kicks the
Exactly.
ball.
Yeah, he just launches it.
Yeah, it's true.
He
Still.
launches it in a direction.
Edison's distribution is ridiculous as well. Fam. Did he not get the assist? An
Yeah,
assist
for
the other day.
Gundogan.
Yeah, Gundogan
Gundogan.
against
Sanchez
Sanchez.
was-
Oh, when
He- on his
my
knees.
man kissed the floor and that. Man kissed the floor. Hey, every time I see that video, it's just
Is it? So you're telling me Leno's top 5 in your thing?
No, he's not top
He's
five.
not
Mendy,
top
fam.
5.
Edward Mendy. No one's shouting him
Yeah, I
out.
bet
fam.
that.
So what's your
What's
top five?
he
What's your
risk?
top five?
Edison,
He's making saves.
Allison, Martinez, Leno, Schmeichel.
Schmeichel is shit, man.
Schmeichel is
boo.
he has biscuit wrists, fam.
He's not got biscuit. He's got zip.
You know what? He made some good save that
He
other
can
day
make
against
good
Liverpool.
saves. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So what's your top
he made a
five
good
then?
save against.
Oh, Shola.
Yeah.
I thought he was looking at Josie.
He's gonna say Mendy, fam.
He's not gonna be. That's not a serious thing.
That is serious. Alright, cool. Allison, Edison.
Lloris.
Nah, the reason is world class player. De Gea.
The hair's washed right now.
Bro,
He's washed.
He's
but
not the
still-
same.
His overall ability.
Overall, he's still the best.
On
one of
on
the-
the
he's up
Gea.
there.
Speaking
He's
of the Gea, what does the Gea need to be replaced?
Do you know what?
I mean, at the moment,
Because how much is he's on about 375k a week?
at the moment, he's still our number one goalkeeper. But I wouldn't say like
What
he needs to be replaced. instantly.
Would you sacrifice losing? Well, would you risk losing Dean Henderson to keep the Gea at your club?
No way.
No way. I wouldn't.
Because
I wouldn't.
the way it's going, I don't think Dean Henderson wants to stay at Man United any longer.
No,
if he's not getting
unless,
the game
not unless
time.
he's
I mean,
guaranteed.
yeah, obviously,
to
he
be
was,
number one.
situation,
Yeah.
obviously, he wasn't brought to Man United to be number 2 goalkeeper. Innit? He wants to take the number 1 spot. But at the moment, like with the run of games that we've had, like he's always like in the Premier League to be exact. He's always going to be the one starting ahead of Henderson.
Of course, he's
But
the number one. But you
I
know,
don't think he's gonna. I don't know. It's a bit of a sticky one.
how do you feel about if Henderson was to be Man United's number 1?
I feel alright.
You think you can win the league with him as your keeper?
He can potentially be a number 1 goalkeeper. Like he's had.
That's not
like,
what I asked.
I know, but I'm saying.
Do you think you can win the league with him as your keeper?
Maybe.
No, not maybe. Yes or no?
Maybe.
With
You're
who?
gonna win the
Henderson?
league full stop.
Maybe Henderson could be. No, I'm saying maybe Henderson could be. You know.
Bro,
No, because
man,
if you look at all the last title-winning team,
More time is about your team structure. If that defending, if you're
Yeah.
not gonna defending a unit, it's gonna be hard to keep clean sheets and all of that.
Well, that's what I'm saying about
Because all keepers have something where they're just fugazi. Like
Yeah.
Edison can be,
Everyone's got
he
it.
can lose concentration sometimes and like
Yeah.
just be erratic. But he's got a good structure and overall he's a good keeper. But all keepers have that something. But if the
Yeah.
defense in front of it is not good,
It's
like
true.
you're saying, if you're on them about Henderson, Man U's defense is not great. So it's
No,
gonna
it
be
can shaky at
tough.
times, yeah, of course.
Like you see all the teams at the bottom, their keepers will have a million saves, but it's because they're constantly under pressure. So of course he's gonna have a million saves.
Exactly. That's the thing. The teams concede so many shots. Of course,
Exactly.
the keeper has to save some
Well,
of
yeah,
them.
at some point- at
He
some
has to
point-
save some of them.
Yeah, the defense is
He
not
might
always going to be
concede
like a
5
brick wall, is it?
one day, but they had 10 shots and he saved the other 5.
Exactly.
You can't let all of them in.
Isn't it?
But then when it's like a common case where I see it. For example, Simon Mignolet, he was at Sunderland. He used to make saves all the time.
Yeah.
And then when he came to Liverpool, when he was in a big team, when they concede less shots, you start seeing the weaknesses of the player. You start seeing that he's prone to mistakes. Because in the game, instead of conceding like 3 and having making 8 saves, because the team's just on you, he only has to make 2 saves, and he's messed up one of them 2 saves, and now
It's true. That's like
looks a lot worse.
Guaita. Like,
against who?
overall, you're saying your defense. You lot face how many shots? He has to save some.
Innit?
He has to. Like,
some point.
I'm not saying he's a bad keeper, but he has to save. He has
Doesn't
to.
look like he saved one just now.
No, but Townsend just has no pace anymore, so he can't run.
Yeah, he's done that still.
What about Patricio or Fabianski?
Nah, they're not top
Oh,
5.
Fabianski's quite good,
They're,
you know.
But he's not top 5, man. They're good keepers, but not top
Edward
5.
Mendy.
They're not up there.
Stop
talking
telling us
about
this
Mendy,
guy,
Mendy,
bro.
fam.
What's wrong
This
with
guy
Mendy?
just makes
He's too
dramatic
tall.
saves and
Isn't
just
it?
does a
How
mad
can you
thing.
too tall?
I mean, biscuit wrist, fam.
Exactly, I saw
Bam,
him
he
beat
makes
one guy
saves.
down for a pen as well.
that was after he banged his head. He did bang his head that game.
Mendy's
still.
not top 5.
He's top 5, I promise,
No,
man.
no
I don't
chance.
think Leno is top 5 though.
I
Mendy
think
makes
he
good
is.
saves. They aren't awful, doc. That's why you lot cut it.
Fam, he
different-
saves it with his wrist.
he saves the ball.
But the thing is,
people are
He,
gonna
he doesn't even
attention to his-
put in dangerous positions either, fam. He saves it. He gets it.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Like he doesn't palm it straight back to the defenders in front of him. No one takes
His
a second.
distribution's a bit funky.
It looks funky. It's
What about
actually
the
good.
time against Arsenal when Lacazette should have punished him?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's because I swear that was because someone put it like mid height. Was
I
that?
can't even remember.
Someone put it mid height.
I think it was
No,
Zuma.
Mondy's not.
What
He's just
about
not
him?
top 5.
He's top 5. It's because he's unorthodox.
Wait, you know, what was your top 5?
You're not finished though.
You said
Edison,
Alisson,
De Gea,
De
Mendy.
Gea, Mendy,
Martinez.
No.
Hey, do you know? It
Let's
might
let
be
him
Leno.
finish.
Martinez is not that good. I only banter with
Nah,
you.
he only had that. He had that one bad game.
He
No,
knows
no,
his banter there.
I
He knows
agree
his banter.
too. I think Leno is top 5.
Nah, I don't think he is. I'm not.
He makes
Martinez-
mistakes, but I think
Martinez
Nah,
has
Leno
got
makes
more of a
more-
biscuit wrist than Mendy.
But Leno makes more mistakes than Martinez.
No, he doesn't.
He does. He
Show
does.
me the stats.
Hey, I'd rather
let me
mistakes than poor saving.
Oh,
you
we
know.
keep talking
Errors
about
leading to
stats.
goal.
Stop
No,
telling
like
me
the-
stats.
no, the-
That's what
you
keepers
mean.
are based on.
But no, the mistake where Leno punched it outside his area.
Yeah.
I'd rather have that than
That's a-
them poor saves that maybe a stronger
No,
wrist.
yeah,
or-
exactly. I hate all that. You know, just tip it round the post. Stop putting it back into dangerous areas.
It's true still.
And that's
No, De
that's
Gea-
the
De
one
Gea have
thing.
been suspects in
That's
that
the
as
one
well.
thing why I love Alisson. When somebody shoots the ball at him, he gets behind the ball and he gathers it.
He
Obviously,
does still.
most of the time he usually gathers it. He gets behind the ball,
got good
and
positioning.
exactly, and he collects the ball. I just when you got a goalkeeper and he's there and he just puts it back into a dangerous area, and they just
sometimes
it's going to lead to a goal eventually.
This is why sometimes I don't feel comfortable when De Gea isn't playing, because a prime
palms
example,
it back
a
still.
prime example is against Everton at home. Fam, Decore's goal. Why is he palming it out for him to score like
I
that?
remember.
Why? The cross comes in. It's not even a powerful cross. Just claim it.
Yeah.
Catch
Exactly.
it.
Mendy doesn't do a lot of
Why
that.
is
That's what
my
I'm
man's
saying.
palming it out?
Mendy's
Sometimes you
catching
need
wide.
a goalkeeper that can claim something,
Aye.
man.
Since Mendy
That's
come,
it.
I've loved this.
It's Alisson. You see Alisson, he's just got good positioning. So it's looking like he doesn't do anything spectacular.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
He's there and he just gathers it and they go again. And it's just
Exactly.
forgotten about straight away. But other keeper, who's a keeper he's a keeper that likes fit. You see Adrian. He wants to look like he's a
But
superhero.
man will
He's a
stand on
Hollywood-
the other
Hollywood
side of the
he's a
goal so
Hollywood
he can
camera
dive
goalkeeper.
into the top corner.
Joseph hates him. Joseph
he
hates
poses
him.
for the
It's
crowd
been,
still.
nah, the thing is, I don't even hate him. It's been from West Ham. You've always seen. He's always had the dramatics. He loves the
Spectacular
little.
save.
He,
He loves
you know,
it.
he
He
wants to
loves
be a
it.
cat.
Yeah, I hate
Other
them
than-
keepers.
I hate it.
It's unnecessary. Because
doesn't need
the time
to
you
do
don't
that.
do it, you'll go there, you'll save it, but it's still in the area and someone's tapping it in, and I hate it.
Obviously,
It's annoying.
my hate towards Adrian has grown, but it's not that I hate him, because it's just the same thing, Why you sign a player who's out of contract at West Ham? How good is he really going to be? He was out of contract at West Ham. He somehow,
can't really
he's nicked
guarantee
his
it.
move to
Yeah.
Liverpool. Fair enough to him.
Somehow.
He's got
Lee
some
Grant,
sick
is that Lee
agent.
Grant the same as Man U? Is it
Bro,
Lee
my
Grant?
man was holding.
Yeah,
No,
that's the guy.
fam,
Did you not see him last game?
Yeah, yesterday's game, he's fucking holding up the substitution board. Like, what the fuck?
He's trying to keep warm, fam.
Yeah, like, what the hell?
He nicked his move to
Fam, we're mocking
Liverpool.
it right now with him. He
But,
just needs to
you know,
just vanish.
The thing is, you look at it. It's the same thing. You're in a team that's going to be conceding goals, and you go into a big team when you're facing less shots, and then you make mistakes. It's the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's smoked some star dog before the Villa game or something, but that was
You
just
can't
a
blame
mad
the
thing.
Villa game entirely.
No, it's not entirely on him, but you can.
The first
when-
goal was his fault when
Yeah,
he
well,
when he
obviously
saw
when
When
you-
he was smoking star dog, fam.
Exactly. When you, it's just like games, especially when there's no fans. It's just when you set a tone for a game, it just goes one way sometimes. And when you ain't got confidence, that's what happens.
Someone
Even in it was
someone done that cross.
So crossed it in, and he's running out. He's running out to claim the cross, but the cross is behind him, and it hit the crossbar. Like,
No.
sometimes you got to
that's-
look at. You're just thinking, what are you
fuck are you
thinking?
doing?
It's like it's coming like he's doing it for the banter. Like he's
Exactly,
just
exactly.
vibes in that.
But the thing is, I don't hate him.
Big
You know
Premier
what?
League and he's
Obviously,
vibing.
I just feel like he's not good enough to play for Liverpool. There's other players that aren't good enough to play for Liverpool, and you just need to get them out and get in some better squad players.
we got the same at Runnison. That guy, I don't know how
That
he.
Morris free kick
What was
boy.
the-
I don't know how
Free
he
kick,
nicked that move to Arsenal. Still,
I just don't know how he's done that.
I don't know how he
The
nicked
save
that
I'm talking
move.
about.
The
Save,
Morris,
yeah.
like man had it. I can't even. There's no back in that. I'm happy that we got Matt Ryan in.
Even him.
Matt
he's a
Ryan,
bit suspect,
Matt
fam.
Ryan was.
No, he's a good backup.
Yeah.
He's a good backup
Yeah.
for a top club. For when he was at Brighton, he's a good
He was
start
dodgy.
first choice there.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
No,
He
he
dropped
was
out,
he was
though.
making some
Yeah, he just
decent
lost
saves,
his.
but-
But he's at Arsenal.
He turned into a third or fourth choice at Brighton.
Is it?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
suppose
was-
second choice
Nah,
after.
he was like third.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's
I
got to
think-
move
I
to
think
Arsenal.
something
Who's
happened
laughing now?
with him.
Yeah, but that's like Adrian. He was out of contract at West Ham, and now he's nicked his move.
He's got a Premier League
Man's
and a
laughing.
Champions League.
He's laughing.
Laughing. It's like Lee Grant. What did he win in his whole career? We don't know, innit? But man's got. He's gonna tell his kids, grandkids, I was at Manchester United.
What, holding up a fucking substitute board?
He's registered as a Man United player. You can't take that away from him
I
ever.
take that.
He's on he's definitely on a
How old is
decent
he? Like
wage as well,
38
fam.
or something. He's an old guy. Like, he's
That
like
man's
chilling.
he just conching around
increased
from
wage,
getting
fam.
paid.
No wages. And he's
No,
calm.
but to be honest, he's them man. They only nick to move because homegrown players, home status.
It's like Scott Carson at Man
Exactly.
City. fam.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to use that to your advantage.
Yeah,
Man's
you're right,
just
yeah.
picking up accolades. Well, man's picking
I'm
up
picking up
for
a
nothing.
decent wage as well.
Exactly. Like,
I mean,
them
you
man
can't
there,
complain when it comes to salary, but just useless.
they're just
like.
there, they're chilling.
What,
And they're
all you do
good
is
head
train
in
and
the-
sit on
in
the bench in
change
the
room.
warm.
Yeah,
I'd do that job.
that's what I'm
Are you
saying.
mad?
Yeah.
I don't blame Grant. Like, didn't he say he's like, he's just happy to be around him and just learning. Like, just being around
guess,
elite
I guess-
people is a big difference.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
don't.
it's
But you
true.
don't do that though. You need to like actually play games. You don't just go to a club and then just do.
Nah.
Then
You
just
lot
go-
got-
you
sometimes-
don't just you
But
don't
the
just
thing
go
is-
to a
the
club
thing
and learn and
the
then
thing
do
is
nothing.
with Lee Grant.
If you learn, how are you gonna benefit on the pitch?
Yeah, but the thing is with Lee Grant,
His career's done.
He's old. He's an old man.
His career's done.
He's
bro.
done his bit.
He's getting
Let me
financial
explain what I meant
stability.
by the elite
He's done
thing.
his career.
When you're around elite people, you see how things are done in an elite way. So he's looking at it and thinking, okay, it's done like that. He's probably looking at it and looking at the goalkeeper coach and thinking, so this is how the elite do it. He can go and do
A goalkeeping coach.
exactly
Fair
like how he's learning that,
Yeah,
stuff
no,
like that.
I see sense in
It's
that.
probably
but
it's probably that's what's happening
Exactly.
there. He's probably now he can go now he can go to another club or even be at Man United and they call up to
Have
him
him
to
learn.
be the goalkeeping
Yeah.
coach, the head
Did you
goalkeeping
see
coach
the
because
team
he's
sheet?
learned.
yeah.
They put goalkeeper coach Lee Grant.
Oh.
So he's actually he's
I
probably
didn't-
doing his
he's
badges
probably-
on his
I
phone.
didn't- badges there.
I didn't even know that, to be fair.
It's
but-
like it's just
Yeah, he's
a
definitely
move
gonna
to
be
help
like
you
the
up.
under 21 coach.
Yeah,
exactly.
Goalkeeper coach.